everyone, it's Celeste. Welcome to the BookTube channel. Today I want to do an unboxing for my July 2016 LitCube, and then I also want to do a book haul for some of the books that I've bought this month. There's a whole other box of books that I bought in the month of July, but I didn't drag that box in here. I don't know that you really need to see those right now. Maybe tell me in the comments below if you want to see that other box. But I grabbed the most recent box and another bag from all this stuff is from last week basically, except for the LitCube. I just got it today, and I was so excited when I saw it on the porch. I'm filming this now. I realize the lighting is funny and I'm probably echoey. Whatever. I want to open this LitCube, and I want to do it on camera. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm drinking my chilled coffee. Okay, so let's see. What am I going to do first? How about I show you the books? Okay, so this book that I'm going to show you, I bought at a Sam's Club, just shopping around, and it's a cover buy, or a title buy, or whatever. Okay, can you see it? Okay, it's Suicide Notes from Beautiful Girls, and I saw this cover, and I saw the title, and I was like, I am interested, and so I bought it. I don't know anything about it. Some beautiful girls and some suicide notes. I don't really know anything about it. Okay, I'm sitting at the dining room table, so okay. And then I ordered from Book Outlet, and I think I was using a coupon. They get me. They put those little $5 off coupons, and they get me every single time. I don't even know. I'll show you the. Okay, this box, I slit the tape, but it did not go into it, so, like, if I'm missing something, you're going to see I'm missing something. Okay, paper. The cats love to play this paper, by the way. Okay, let's see what I got here. The first book that I'm pulling out is Dandelion Wine by Ray Bradbury. It's a hardback, and this is from the scratch and dent section, and here on the back I can see where the cover has the cover, because sometimes in the scratch and dent hardcovers don't have covers. I have a Barbara Kingsolver book that doesn't have a jacket, but this one has a jacket. It's got some tears on the jacket, but you know what? I'm cool. It has a darling picture of him. I am a Ray Bradbury fan. I am. Oh, look. It's I don't know if you can see it. It is imprinted on the hardcover itself. Can you do it? With his, oh, it's hard to see it. You can see, oh, there, maybe you see it. It's imprinted with his signature. How wonderful. Okay, so anyway, I am a fan. You know, I'm a teacher. I have taught Fahrenheit 451 and some very short stories of his off and on for years. So, I'm excited because I haven't read this. I know. What a shame. Okay, the next book that I see here is I'd Like to Apologize to Every Teacher I Ever Had by Tony Danza. God, how long ago was it? Was it 2009? I don't remember how long ago it was, but he did a reality show where he was working as an English teacher at, I think, an inner city school. And it was real. It was gritty. Like, it wasn't, I don't know, like, and it talked about different, issues in education, and it was really good. And so I guess this is just his reflection on that, and so I watched the show, and so I'm looking forward to reading this, because it was good. Okay, the next one that I see here, somebody talked about this on BookTube, and I can't remember who, but it is called The Bear by Claire Cameron, and it has to do with a bear going into a campsite and eating people. And it's a survival story because not everybody gets eaten by the bear initially. So, but it's really pretty. Like, this cover is so pretty. I'm excited. Not generally what I would normally get. Okay. The next book I see here in this stack is Giving Up the Ghost, a Memoir by Hilary Mantel. Now, if her name sounds familiar, it's because I have a cat and a kid making noise. Shh. Shh. Talk about books. Shh. Go away. Shh. Okay. Her name seems familiar because she wrote Wolf Hall and Bring Up the Bodies, And so she's a really great writer, but this is not writing about a historical topic. This is writing about herself, and it has to do with a psychiatry issue. I don't know. I don't know all the I don't know all the details. A lot of times I just read enough about a book that I go, ooh, that's interesting, or ooh, it's about by an author that I'm interested in. So anyway, and also I love memoirs. Memoirs are one of my favorites, and I think a memoir is something good to have for the month of August. I'll talk about that in another video later this week. And then the next book I pull out of the box is the second book to Johnny Hero. This is Fred Chow's Johnny Hero, The Skills to Pay the Bills. I read the first one week before last, and it's cute. It's a little dated because some of the things that are in here are relating to albums and actors and artists and things that my kids are up. Normally I film when the kids are in bed. They're up, so they're making noise. But otherwise it's cute, it's funny, it's humorous, and I wanted to read the next one. Oh, and it's like it's like graphic novel, so it's like comics. So it's good. Okay. The next one, oh, darn them, they gave me another coupon. These people. These book outlet people catching me. This is another graphic novel. It's called Marzi, a Memoir, and it's by Marzina Zoa, and it is about, what is it about? It is from Poland around, the late 70s, and it has to do with their economic troubles and whatnot. And so it's really a beautifully made, look, I love these flaps. It's beautifully made. It's like a really nice copy. Like, I'm excited to read this. And it's not black and white. Like the Johnny Hero one was black and white. This one has some color, but it's not super colorful. Sometimes when they're super colorful like that, they distract me a little bit. But I'm excited to read this because it's like nonfiction in a graphic novel. And a lot of times, I don't know what to think. But anyway, it's about a girl and surviving in turbulent times. That's what it says in the back. And then this, and it's got a rip because it was in the scratch and dent. This is a paperback copy of Stephen King's Dr. Sleep. And the reason that I bought this is because it's the second book it's the book that follows The Shining. When I was in high school, part of my cats roaming around. Part of what I was really into in high school was Stephen King books. And so I saw this and I was like, I don't want to read it. And then the more I thought about it, the more I was like, I do want to read it. So I haven't read a Stephen King book in a long, long time. But I feel like, you know, it would be nostalgic for me to do that. It does have a little bit of a tear here, but you know what? That's okay. I'll live. Okay. Grab her. Make her go away. I spread that book outlet paper around, and one of my cats decided to start playing in it. Okay, and then I have a bag. I looked it up on Google Maps. I live 95-ish miles from the nearest half-price books. So I hear people all the time talking about going and wandering through half-price books. I can't just wander through half-price books because I have to make it a whole day trip. So while I was in Houston last week, we went to a half-price books, and so I got to wander around one and have fun. And of course, I could not live without buying books. So here's what I bought at the half-price books. I got Ellen Hopkins Burned. I have never read anything by Ellen Hopkins. How terrible is that? So Peter Likes Books was talking about how much he enjoys Ellen Hopkins and how she gets teenagers right. So I was like, you know what? It's time. So I found this and I got it. The next book I have in the stack is I Am the Messenger by Markus Zusak. And I have not read anything of his except for The Book Thief. And so this copy was there and it was affordable and I was like, you know what? I'm going to read something else by Markus Zusak. Although I've heard it's not as good, but you know, what can be as good as A Book Thief, honestly? The next one that I have in my stack is Jerry Spinelli's Love, Stargirl, and this is the sequel to Stargirl, which I just read this past week for Booktubeathon, and so I'm actually interested in it because I didn't love Stargirl in the way that everybody else loves Stargirl. Oh my god, the book itself is so pretty. Like, I love these colors. So I really want to see what happens later. So here we go. And I got them both of my copies are in hardback. I also got Grasshopper Jungle by Andrew Smith. And I love it. Like, I got one of the ones that has like these neon yellow looking edges on the page, which I think things like that on books, like the raised lettering and whatnot, I think those are just really neat touches. I enjoy that so much. So anyway, yeah, I got Grasshopper Jungle. I don't know anything about it. I just saw it and I was like, I heard about that on BookTube and I haven't read any Andrew Smith and I want to read it and it sounds kooky. So, I like kooky books. The next book I have in my stack is Ralph Ellison's Invisible Man. This is a classic, I think a more contemporary classic. And the reason that I bought this is because while I was there in Houston, they were talking about books to include on your possible books to include on a syllabus, and this was on a lot of people's. So I was like, maybe I should read it to see if I would want to add it to my syllabus one day in the future. There's no way I could teach this yet, but yeah, maybe in the future. And I also think that it's very timely in that it's dealing with issues of race and inclusion and identity, and from what I understand, I haven't read it, but it's real well done, so excited about that. Okay, gotta move along. I also got The Invention of Hugo Cabret by Brian Selznick. I've never read anything by Brian Selznick exactly, but I did read a David Levithan, Brian Selznick collab book, so I'm excited. I think it's going to be good. And so, I don't like all these weird stickers on the front, but you know what? It's fine. Okay, let's look at the Lit Cube. I went ahead and slit the tape. I drink my coffee chilled. I'm drinking a chilled coffee. Okay, so the box is, get it on camera. The box is super cute. And it's the kind that it's one folded piece, so you can reuse it for other things. Okay. I'm not going to look at this, but this is a little card, and on the side that's facing me, and I'm covering up with my hand, it tells me all the things that are in it. They include also a little card, a little note card, and this month's is an awfully big adventure. And on the other side, and it's nice and glossy, yeah, it's everything. So that's cool. That's really neat. Okay. And then there's both tissue paper and worms. Like, you got purple tissue paper, and then you also have worms in there. Oh no. Okay. I said oh no because my strawberry all-natural berry handmade tart is in pieces. It didn't make it very well through the but you know what? It's still probably really, really tasty. And it comes from Meg Pies NYC, so I can put some information for this company, and I'm sure it's still tasty even though it got smooshed. But you know, this was shipping for quite over many states in the summer. Okay. Next thing I'm picking up is a little plastic bag, and it has a little green bag in it, and it looks like some sort of jewelry or charm or keychain, or let's see, what do I got? What comes out of here? It is a keychain. Oh, how cute. It's a keychain, and it has this little like fairy, and it has both the clippy chain and then also like the traditional keychain. So I guess you could decide to like clip it to your car keys with this one, or you could clip it to your backpack with this one. It's got a little like carbiner type. Oh, it's nice and strong. So that is so cute. So cute. I like that. And I like the little bag. Okay. I have a signed book plate to put in the book. Oh, I love this. I have, here's a, oh, Never Grow Up. It's a card, I think, because sometimes it's a little, like, a little, what am I trying to say? A little piece of art. Ooh, it's watercolor on both sides. That's pretty. But it has an envelope. So, it's like a card. That's cool. Okay, and then you saw Never Give Up, so it makes sense that the next thing in my stack is The Neverland Wars by Audrey Greathouse, and it's the war between Neverland and reality has just begun. So this is taking you back to J.M. Barrie's Peter Pan and dealing with Neverland, so that's really cool. And then I can put the signed book plate in it, and it's almost like she signed it. And that's really cool, so that's neat. There's the book. Ooh, these are heavy duty. Here's a pair of sunglasses. They're kind of, ooh, here we go. They look blue on camera, but I promise you guys, they're like this rich eggplant purple. The coloring on my camera is just weird. And then I'm in my house and the lighting's weird. Sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Another little baggie with a little baggie in it. And this one looks like jewelry. Let's see. This one is, ooh, a ring, and it's a heavy-duty ring, and it says faith on one side and trust on the other. See, faith and trust. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. And then, oh, I like this. Oh, all the worms on it. The moment you doubt whether you can fly, you cease forever to be able to do it. So it's a book bag, but look, it has a zipper here at the top, and it's really heavy duty. It has a little pocket on the inside so you can put change and things that you don't want to fly around. Oh my gosh, this is a really nice bag. I can't even get it on the screen. It's got like colors, like a green stripe. So cool. Okay, I'm so excited. And that's it. All the rest of it is worms. Do you need some worms in your life? Worms. Okay. So, let me make sure I have it all. The readable was The Neverland Wars, and it's brand new. It was just released in June. The wearable is the Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust copper ring. The snackable was the All Natural Tart. The other things were the tote bag, the Tinkerbell inspired keychain, and then the card and envelope that are hand designed. So, cool, cool, cool. Really neat things. I'm really happy with this one. Sometimes I get things in my loot crate that I'm not like, my loot crate, in my lit cube, hello, in my lit cube that I'm not like terribly excited about, but these things are all super cool, so I'm really happy about that. Okay, so, thanks for watching, and I will have another video up soon. So, thanks. Happy reading.